This video is episode 2 of trading Solana meme coins starting with 1 Solana until I make $1 million. For anyone that's new here, there's a few extra rules to this challenge that I've added to make the challenge a bit more interesting. The first rule of the trading challenge is whenever I buy something, I have to do it with my whole balance. Rule number 2, I cannot sell until I hit a 2x or at a loss. Hence why the video title mentions doubling 1 Solana. Also, I'm sharing every one of my trades that I do live on my Telegram as soon as I hit the buy or sell button, and you're going to be able to see my wallet address in this video, so you can basically verify that there's no funny business going on. So last episode I started with 1 Solana and I ended up going as high as 4.5 Solana. However, the last trade I did ended up hitting my stop loss on Pepe Boost. So we are currently now sitting at 3 Solana only. What you're seeing right here is 3 tabs that I have open on my monitor. This right here on the left side, this is Pepe Boost. This is my trading bot that I'm using in order to trade these meme coins. The reason I love this specific bot is because it has limit orders and you can use it from your phone, you can use it from your desktop, it doesn't matter, and it's really fast. This right here, this is my wallet tracker. I've got several different wallets right now that I'm tracking, and whenever I'm going to see that one of my wallets that I'm tracking buys something, I'm going to get a notification here, and we might hop into a trade right there as well. And the third window is my browser where I'm going to be looking for new plays. Right here I've opened Photon. This is another trading bot, but this bot also has a platform like this where you can sort out different tokens by different filters, and it's very useful. I really like to use it in order to find the tokens that I want to find. For example, you can see only pump fund tokens between specific market caps that have specific volume, that have specific amount of buys or specific amount of TXs. So there's a lot of options on how you can customize your filters here. So right here I am just looking for some sort of a pump fund play that I could do. I'm currently using the same strategy that I was using in my last video. I am trying to find some sort of a token. Usually it's going to be a community takeover, or it's going to be some sort of a developer that's not going to rug us, or at least we're going to hope that he doesn't rug us. So right here, this is Ansem Pepe. I'm looking at it. I've been looking at it actually for the past few minutes, and I'm not sure whether or not I should buy it because the token itself is about Ansem, and Ansem is just another crypto influencer on Twitter. He's not like some sort of a famous figure. So definitely this token, if we were going to buy it, it's definitely going to be a short trade. I believe if it reaches raydium, it's just going to dump back down. Everyone's going to sell it. But if we're looking for a 2x, this might be it. If we can see a retracement right here, I'm going to buy it. I'm not going to top blast it right here. If we can see some sort of a dip, I would be glad to buy in on this. In the meantime, while we wait for a dip, we can check out their Telegram, see what's up with that. So right here they have a voice chat. Although the voice chat seems pretty dead, no one's talking in there. We're just gonna leave. Let's check out some other stuff in the meantime. With this sort of filter that I have right here, we're just looking for something where the dev has been tested by time, you know, where there's already been past, you know, maybe 15, 20, 30 minutes, and they're still trying. They didn't cheat at some sort of a price, right? And they're holding, right? That's what we're looking for here. So let's look for some other options that we might have here. Today there's a lot of sort of Andrew Tate type of coins that are sort of popping off. This looks kind of cool. So this is not a CTO, I know that for a fact. It's 15k market cap currently. Andrew Tate as a baby and Iggy Azalea for some reason with a buzz cut right here and some waves. That's interesting. They only have a Telegram and a Twitter. The dev hasn't cheated yet. Alright, so it looks like they have paid the DEX. I'm kind of hesitant with this right now since it's 15k market cap. The dev is still holding. We're just going to check out their Telegram right here. Let's see what they're about. Let's see their voice chat. 7 people only. The voice chat is dead. I'm not sure what's going on here. And let's see the Twitter. So there's nothing crazy about the Twitter. There's some guy saying that the Twitter is bullish, but they have the volume bot, which is fine, but nothing crazy here. Let's see the top holders before if we do decide to buy it. We're gonna have to quickly check the top holders. We got Iggy as one of the top holders, so we can ignore that. Andrew Tate owns 2% of the supply here. We can check a few more of these guys. Are these wallets fresh or not? Well, looks like not a fresh wallet. It's just a regular guy. Seems like just another regular wallet. So none of the wallets look like they are fresh. So it's definitely not the classical version of a farm. That's for sure. Now the question is, can it send, right? The question is, can it actually go up? What if we buy it right here and it just doesn't move? how do we know that it's going to go up? If the DEX is paid and there's no hype about the project, I don't see a huge reason why this could actually send, right? These guys are saying that Iggy is going to tweet about them. All right, I'm just going to leave a horizontal line. We're just going to imagine that we bought it. So I feel like I would like to buy it, right? But there's a few red flags here. So we're just going to come back later, see how this thing did, whether or not it actually ended up pumping. And we're going to do the same with Ans and Pepe because it kind of fits my criteria, right? This one's a CTO. This one also doesn't have huge supply owned by anyone or something crazy like that. The DEX is paid for both of them, so it kind of looks good on all of those aspects. But they both, this one's kind of a dead meme right here, and the other one is just a bit of a random meme as well. So I just saw some news on Twitter about Jerry West. He has died, right? And there's a token actually right now that I found, RIP Jerry West, on Pump Fund. The dev just GT'd their holdings. So there's currently some other holders that are left, and I believe they're going to CTO it. And the reason I think that right now is that it's still sitting at $9,000 to $10,000. So if they're sitting at $9,000 to $10,000 and the dev GT'd, why on earth are there still several holders that own 3%, 4%, 3%, right? Why is that? Interestingly enough, it's at 20k even though there is no CTO or anything like that. Let's see their Twitter account real quick. What's up with this? Nothing. So basically there is no team behind this. There's nothing about this token. There's no team, nothing. There is no CTO. Right now I'm just thinking maybe I could buy this up. Okay, interesting. This thing is pumping. So I didn't buy this. I saw it at 9k and it's pumping like pretty heavily for some reason. Okay, it reached 60k. From where? How did it reach 60k? I'm confused right now. No, that's crazy, isn't it? I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna buy this. Let's check out the CTO group, right? Let's just do some due diligence before I buy it up, right? And while I'm checking, while I'm seeing what's up with this, it goes up to 64k. Within how much? Within 2 minutes, went to 64k. And it hit raydium, I guess, right? Did it hit raydium? That's crazy. This is a bit painful right here. This would have been a solid 6x on our investment right here. That would have been great if we got into this one, but we didn't. God damn, looking back, this was just the perfect coin that we could have bought with a low downside, right? The dev cheated already. I mean, there were still some holders, but there was no other token like this, right? I wrote Jerry West. There was no other token like this. Right, so currently it hit raydium. We're sitting at 70, 80k, 50k, so it's pretty volatile right now. Oh, I see why it pumped. That's crazy. Well, a bit too late right now. I would say a bit too late right now to buy this. I'm not gonna ape in. It still might go up, but I just feel like it's a bit too late. So we're just going to. Oh, we missed this. We missed this. Feels bad, feels bad. But this is a part of the journey. This is how it goes. The dots didn't really connect for me when I saw this post on Twitter. You can see here, Shadow, this is Shadow, and he reposted rest in peace Jerry West, right? And I only saw the post. I didn't see who reposted it. I didn't notice it. I didn't take notice of that. And that is why, and that is exactly why I missed out on this. If I saw this and I saw that, okay, there's still people holding, right? There's still something going on and it's starting to move back up, I would have known that it's because of Shadow. It's because of his retweet, right? What's the coincidence here that he reposts this, right? As soon as the token like this is launched. To me, it's pretty, to me, it makes perfect sense, right? It makes perfect sense. All right, I'm seeing a buy from Mitch. You can see here, Mitch is another influencer I'm following. It's currently at 140k, already at 180k actually right now. Not exactly sure if I want to be following this here. What's the alpha on this? I'm not sure why it's getting pumped right now, aside from the buy from Mitch. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's a tracked wallet as well. I don't want to fall in right now with the scalpy traders that are buying up his buy right here. So I'm thinking like, why is this even relevant? Let's see their Twitter. Oh, I got CTO'd recently. Okay, so it actually got CTO'd recently. All right, we're going to buy it up. This is going to be a gamble. If it goes down 30%, which is 120k, we're going to sell it. So I bought it in right here. We are 50% up currently. We bought in for almost 3 SOL, and we're sitting at 4.2 SOL right here. So let's see how it goes. I liked the fact that Mitch bought this coin right here. Once again, the reason I decided to buy this is because it got CTO'd, right? Holders look pretty healthy. It's nothing crazy, 3% holders. And it's currently sitting at 300K. It has already pumped a bit. I want to see something like 500 or 600K or something like that. And we can't sell until we reach 2x, which is going to be almost 6 SOL. All right, we are down to $180,000 market cap on this. We are in a minus, and I'm thinking of selling this because it's starting to move down. If we can't get some sort of a retracement, then I don't have that much of a confidence in this anymore. So, like, it needs to find some sort of a floor anywhere around here until 175K for me to still feel confident in this. Because currently it's down from this peak 40%. And if we're going to be in a uptrend for this meme coin, if we're going to go any higher, we don't want to see large corrections. We don't want to see like 60-70% correction from this type of high right here. That's how I see it, right? We want to see, 30%, maybe 40, like this. This one was 40% right here. It went up here. Let's turn on the 1 minute chart like this. So it did a few corrections, right? It started moving up, moved up, corrected 35%, right? Then it did the same here, 42%, kept moving up, another 40%, and right now it looks like it's done a 40% correction, right? But if it does a bigger one, then I'm gonna start feeling a bit concerned here. Is it worth holding, or can I find a better play? That's what I'm thinking about here. We are back in profit though. My idea here is we corrected, right? And we bounced off of this part right here. That's what just happened. We had a correction and we bounced from here. We need this to be the floor. Otherwise, I'm going to probably sell, because if we break this part, it just means that it's probably going to keep going lower. And I don't see a reason why I would keep holding this if it's just going to keep going lower, right? And what you got to understand about this type of logic here that I've applied is very simple. If it breaks this level and goes further down, it can go down, right? And it can bounce from any of these levels and then break new all-time high, right? It can still do that. It doesn't mean that if it breaks this level, it doesn't mean that it's necessarily just going to keep going down. I'm basically talking about probabilities here. A lot of the coins, when they start moving in a downtrend like this, well, a lot of them just keep going down, and then they do another small retracement to the upside, and then they keep going down. And another small retracement to the upside, and then they just keep going down again. And that's how it usually happens, right? Not always. Of course, there's a lot of cases where it doesn't happen like that, but just talking from my own experience, right? I want to see it form a floor around this price level right here. If we can't secure the 2x here, I'm thinking I'm going to try and find some sort of a pump fund play. Yo, what the hell? We just reached 900K market cap. We're selling this. We're selling this. Jeez, yo, this is crazy. I went to the toilet and it just spiked to 900K. We actually hit take profit on this. We sold 11 SOL here. This was good. This was really good. Alright guys, so basically what happened right now, I was looking for more trades and I didn't realize that I had stopped recording, and I aped in to father right here with all of my balance right here, and I made off with 23 Solana profit, a solid 2x, actually a little bit more than 2x. So the current balance is actually 23 Solana right now from 1 Solana. But let me show you how I found this exact thing to ape. So what happened here is I'm following on Twitter this guy named Free Willy, right? So this is just a guy who has 2.8 thousand followers. He's just a crypto degen, just like any of us. And I saw him today actually making really, really good calls. Like, he did this call right here, which was for Tristan, right? Ticker Daddy Tristan, right? And it was at 225K when he posted it on Twitter. I looked at the DEX screener of this token and I saw it, and I was like, damn, it's still at 260K, like 300K, which means that he didn't post it like late or anything like that. He posted like legit. And I was like, okay, let's see how it goes. So let me show you guys how it actually went. It's currently sitting at $1.9 million market cap. I see a call like that from a guy, and in my head, I think to myself, all right, this guy, probably he is doing some good research on the tokens that he is posting, because from the 250K market cap when he posted it, right, it went up to 4 million, which is like a 16x. That's a very solid call right there. And I didn't buy it. I could have bought it. I could have announced that I've bought it and stuff like that, but I was just a bit afraid because I hadn't seen this guy for too much. I hadn't like analyzed this guy too much. So all right, I see this 10x and I think to myself, all right, well, let's see, let's try doing the next call of his, right? I'm checking his Twitter again and I see literally he posts this thing right here where he says if he's posting pump plays, they are more of a gamble, but the returns could be bigger, blah, 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 standard stuff, but it's a pump fund link to a Darth Vader token on pump fund. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I have 12 Solana here. Why not just do one last pump fund play, right? And I go there and I see it's still sitting at like pretty decent price range of like 20 to 30k, where the exact point where he posted it, and I just buy it up. 10 Solana, you know, just ape in, YOLO everything. I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna just put a stop loss a bit lower. Like if it goes down like 20-30%, I'm just gonna go out. It basically, let me show you on Photon. If we look at Photon, where it shot up to was almost, well, it hit 90k actually. It actually hit exactly 90k from 25k market cap right here. And I just sold it, right? I sold it. I didn't sell it exactly here. I sold it at 100%, right? I just literally sold it like around here, I believe, at 100% to the upside. And it chopped sideways. And I kept watching the chart, it dipped, and then it kept going up actually. So it went another 100% up afterwards. Even after I sold, it just kept going up, which was pretty cool to see. I really liked seeing something like that. And they're still kind of pushing. It's a 30k market cap. I believe they're still doing something. I'm not sure what's going to happen with this token. They might be dumping it. They might be doing something with it. I'm not sure. But regardless, we are out of the trade. We made the money here. And we're on to the next trade, right? So as you can see here, this is the TX. It executed the transaction for take profit. It was an initial buy of 10 Sol and a sell for 22 Solana right here. So as I already announced in my Telegram group right here, I'm currently at 3.7k right here, which is 23 Solana right here. And the thing about this is basically that in my eyes, 23 Solana is too much to be trading anymore on pump fund. So I will probably be avoiding any more pump fund plays unless I see something like completely unique, something that's completely like insane. Until then, I will be avoiding pump fund plays, right? Because what happens is pump fund, right? If we go to pump.fund, you have to realize these are small market cap tokens, right? This is something that's $8,000 market cap. If I buy in with 10 Solana, for example, right here, I'm going to buy up like probably like more than 10% of the whole supply of the token. And if it goes up, like let's say 3x, 4x or something like that from that point, when I sell, it's going to completely nuke the chart. And I do not want to do that, right? I do not want to go in and just completely like annihilate charts on pump fund. I actually want to find those types of plays like the previous play, which was Scooter, which actually ended up playing out really well. I mean, if I had more Solana there, if I aped in with 20 Solana or 10 Solana even, I would have been at probably something about like already 30 Solana or even 60 Solana. It was just the fact that I didn't have that much of a balance there. So I multiplied 3 Solana back there. So let me show you something here, guys. I'm currently only 7 more doubles away from $1 million. This is all I need to do, and I'm gonna be literally basically like almost at $1 million. So I'm gonna keep looking for more type of cabal plays, right? I'm gonna keep looking for more insider plays, and I'm gonna bet big on each of them. I'm gonna do an all-in on each of these plays, and I'm gonna keep announcing it in my Telegram. I'm not gonna do any more pump funds. Pump funds are more volatile. Pump funds are more risky. This was a very risky bet that I just did there. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep you guys updated. If you aren't in my Telegram just yet, make sure to join up. I'm gonna be announcing everything live right there as I do it. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you watching. You rock, and I'll see you on the next episode.